fair, sir. I'm asking you.
Yeah, he's asking me to friend to myself.
Let me see. Oh.
Wait, is this somebody else's account?
No, it's me. I think.
Let's see.
Actually,
I mean, yeah, 46 mutual servers.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's only one diet gender in the fucking. Fuck. How did you do that? You just put in your information to the friends thing.
I went to go copy paste something, and it's just there. It's like 46 mutual servers.
Now I'm curious if I can do it.
That is so confusing.
It appears to just be me.
You can't message yourself. What the heck? Is Discord fine? I think Discord's fine.
How would Discord be high?
You never know what's been through, Sarah. Give it a break. Seen so much.
They got rid of the numbers.
Yeah.
There's just usernames now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But do the two of you want to do anything before you make your way back?
I already said this, but no, not really. I'll keep an
No.
eye out, but that's about it. I already
Once
saw what...
I'll have actually not now. I'll just head up there.
So you two don't have anything that you want to do?
No.
Very well. Then the two of you will kind of make your way back. Which,
If the devil spawn followed you, I'm gonna kill her.
let's see if I can't remember all of your books off the top of my head. There was a book about diseases. There was a book about shadows and shadow
I haven't
elementals,
noted down.
magical
I haven't noted down.
diseases, and magical orbs, if I recall. I believe those were the five.
Where's the
Mainly just checking my own memory.
Magic orbs, magic diseases, effects caused by shadows, and shadow elements.
But as you make your way back, I take it you are, since you have nothing else you wish to do, you are just heading straight back to your sister?
Yeah.
Very well.
I'm just going to walk up to her and then just put the books down.
Alright.
Where are you putting the books? Be specific.
All the books.
Oh no.
Just walks up to Alice. She just looks up, sees a pile of stack of books, the arms under them, sees the arms let go of the fucking book.
Joke's on you, I'll poison you.
Food poison your own brother.
It's a running theme in this family.
What?
No, it's not a running theme, but you could potentially make it a trend.
Sibling, the one sibling in jail, and then the other sibling missing?
Nick.
Ah,
Nick. I want to try and start a trend, you know?
I'm trendy.
What is in the family movement? Hashtag trendy.
Trendy.
But yeah, just make our way upstairs.
alright. Which, Ben, are you actually following into the room or are you staying somewhere else?
Oh, I'll do my job and just stay outside the room and stand cover whatnot and keep an eye out.
Very
And
well.
ear
Nick.
open.
Nick.
Huh.
This is where I say, this is where I pull out the fact that I'm actually level 5 Dismancer, and I just start throwing books at somebody to raise their ranged AC. Yeah, sir, I took the class that you can throw books at somebody to increase their ranged AC. It's almost like if you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a whip. Kind of nice detail.
No, that's called, let's see, if you can be a student under Gorman, if you can be a student under Gomez Adams, you can be a student under anyone.
See. None of you never get caught by Gomez Adams.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, not a clue, but now I'm going to be wary.
Gomez, the Adams family, short man who loves his wife to death and more.
Said Gomez. You said, why is the first name the last name?
Gomez Adams.
Oh, I thought you said, for some reason my mind fucking flipped it over.
It's because Adam's a first name and Gomez sounds like a last name. Your mind tried to kind of correct it.
Fuck my head, man.
I mean, if you want.
I see.
I was waiting.
Oh.
I was waiting.
Nick's something a little upset there.
Not upset, more of just like, alright, you do you. Just note that is now on recording. Well, that's on record.
It's okay, future me will just change voice.
But
There's hormones I can get to change voice.
as you come enter the
It was
room,
me.
you can see your sister currently kind of looking over her. I believe it was
I think you
pronounced.
can bring all that stuff in though, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Can kind of see her looking over Ranjit. And which ones are you administering to him?
Let's see. My selection was... Thinking. Antitoxin. That one first, see if it has any effect, because I don't know if it would, but
Alright.
they might. Go beyond that. Because, like, this seems to be affecting him mentally, no. He's just exhausted. There's gotta be something making the system worn down.
But you were giving him the antitoxin first?
Yes.
Alright. Roll me a persuasion check to see if you can convince him to kind of drink it.
Why the fuck would he not listen to me? He was the best. He called me, I came, he got all happy to see me, and then he goes, I'm gonna have to persuade him to drink it.
He didn't call you. His mother called you.
Even more.
You.
But you can tell that he's kind of hesitant to be drinking
16,
something.
up to you.
Alright. You can tell he's hesitant.
5 seconds.
Alright.
I'm trying to.
But after overbringing my stabbing, my grazers won't be allowed in something after this ceremony.
Well, but if you're dizzy, you should sit down and not listen to him. What is it when mothers are not listening to the part where they go and tell you they're feeling dizzy and the room's spinning, and you go, well, why don't you stay up and walk on the plane when you get dizzy? Sit down.
Because they don't want to be spinning while sitting down.
But she could fall, and if she falls, bad things happen.
Because she knows you're a doctor, and she needs her diagnosis.
Fuck you. Anyway, if it's awesome 16, fuck you.
Alright. Kind of. You can tell that he's hesitant to drink it. And you kind of explain what it is. And he seems to trust you enough to drink.
It doesn't taste like shit. I'm not inexperienced here. It doesn't taste like shit. It's not gonna kill you.
But he does kind of drink it. And you kind of watch him for a few minutes. Can't tell any change.
Shit. Let's see. Alex is in the room. He brought the books in.
I will say he hasn't quite entered yet, because first we're seeing what you have given him.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Gonna leave it for him, but that's for when we're not around and he's in pain. Push me healing.
Alright.
Want to take a shot. Like I put it in a shot cup. Not all at once. That'd probably shock his system and we can't have that. I'm already attached to him and I haven't known him for that long. Hell, he could probably try to kill me right now. That stuff forget him.
Noted.
No.
But he does continue to kind of listen to you and drink the shot of the healing potion. You can tell he kind of eases up a little bit, but you can't tell if that's because he likes the taste, if the potion is working, or if he's just gotten comfortable. What'd you say?
I said, alright buddy, how are you feeling now? Any change?
Kind of sits there for a second. I'm not sure.
Are you in the same amount of pain as you were before you took a shot? Or are you in more pain?
It's definitely not more pain. but
But it's not less pain.
it's hard to say.
Any change in anything you're feeling? Or seeing or hearing? Is your breathing easier or harder?
My throat's not as dry.
Well, I know that.
You can tell that he's kind of giving a weak smile, but not really looking
I don't
like
need
toward you.
snack right now. Trying to see how I can help the symptoms and keep you, hopefully, alive long enough for me to fix it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to give you a straight answer.
Is it because you're gay?
Now who's the one being sassy?
Okay, I didn't get that for a bit until last time. I was like, what does she mean?
Well, if it's gay, can't give me a straight answer, is he? Hey,
That is true.
Well, why do you think he's giving you roundabout answers?
Roger's gay, confirmed.
Yes, he is. Dang. Didn't know that secret.
But
Okay, so let me go to official lore right now.
I would say around this time is when Alex enters.
Great, so you know what?
Yep, all, I'm a 61. It was all I could
Alright.
find, unfortunately.
Magical diseases one, and a magical gems one. You did get those, right?
I have something on magical orbs, magic diseases, things effects caused by shadows, and shadow elements. Fortunately, there was nothing about crystals, or at least that's not what the library assured me.
Give me the magical diseases one.
I give her the magical diseases book. As I set, I'll set them down on like the nearest table or desk, and pick out the book and give it to her.
Alright. Give me an investigation check.
Wow, I'm gonna check the index.
That's still you investigating.
Well,
It's at 12.
yeah.
Alright.
It shouldn't be that hard to check the index code.
Kind of pop the book open and check the index. And you see that there's some things that may be it. They do have almost shadow themes to them. But as you kind of look through these, the symptoms are not the same.
Alright. Regular diseases one.
Alright. Now investigation check.
Can I give any assistance?
What'd you say?
Can I give any assistance?
Since it is mainly looking through a book, I will say not really, but you could look through a different book on your own if you wish.
Sure.
Now, Sarah, what did you get?
18.
18. Alright. And also, let me ask you just to be specific, what are you looking for in this one?
Anything caused by gems or rocks or crystals.
Alright.
But you're a real big rock. There's a rock that you can lick that will give you tuberculosis.
Fair enough.
Don't ask me why I know about this rock.
I
There's
can-
also a fuzzy rock that can lick and gives you cancer.
I'm mainly just thinking about the rock that has an aura. Fuck you.
Fucking uranium. You know, radioactive.
Yeah.
That was that one hell of a trip.
I also get high off uranium.
No, it was more like I got stuck in a rabbit hole for different rocks on Wikipedia.
Well, from what I know, uranium's pretty rad.
Jada, take damage.
You're not the one who decides that.
Nick to take damage.
It's not the worst one I've heard.
I don't like it.
Look, Sarah, I have to work to get to my worst.
You're always at your worst. You gotta keep going.
Is there any jokes that you've heard that have been worse than what I've told you? I'm pretty sure there probably has been,
There
There has,
7
but
billion
I'm
people on Earth.
probably-
There's definitely jokes better, worse than yours.
Well, he
Wait.
means that I've heard it, like people say. Also, alright, why is this being... I just want a list of rocks that's going to fuck you up. There we are.
D&D rocks or real life rocks? I have a list.
Because D&D doesn't get into specifics, I had to find real shit.
I'm sure somebody's made a book just about rocks.
I mean, I know where I'd be able to find that. Issue is I'd probably have to pay for it.
Fair.
Alright, so Sarah, I'm going to send you names of the rocks that you kind of learn about. You are free to kind of look into them yourself.
I wonder if any of them will be on my usual list of deadly rocks.
Do a quick read on this one. I'll look at these. These are the 4 that you learn about.
It's in Maria's the list you give me. I love that one. It's red. It's shiny.
Understandable. It does
What
look
book are you
really
looking
nice.
through, Sarah?
It's not a D&D book.
She is, Alex is currently looking through the, diseases books and mainly focusing on focusing on ones that can be caused by stones, gems, or similar things.
Then I'm gonna look at the magical forms.
Alright. Then I will ask, what are you looking for in specific?
Anything pertaining to darkness, shadows, stuff
Alright.
of the sort. Not really looking for diseases necessarily, but more just looking for things that have a dark. Well, yeah, I guess things that have a dark nature.
Alright.
Or people have noticed that it looks like there's like something shadowing in them. Because usually, what people see is how they need things. So that's what I'm going off of.
Let me take a look at something. And give me an investigation check.
21.
Alright.
Hey, 21, huh?
Wait, no, not 21. Fucking 25.
Wait, what?
Fuck you. What?
What'd you just say?
I rolled a 19 plus 6. 25.
Okay. Let's see.
25.
I just want symptoms.
As you kind of look through this book, you find how many of these are there? That's the wrong edition. Fuck you. And that's cut off.
Oh, this one's radioactive.
Alright, this one's just going to be a pain in the ass to read for me. Alright. So you do find... You find 3 orbs, almost related to what you're looking for, but not... They don't seem to be able to cause a disease. Well, I say that. Probably double check this one to make sure. One of them could potentially kill and maybe inflict something similar to what you're seeing, but it doesn't seem like it's a perfect match. But you learn about a orb of purple shadows. You learn about the shadow orb and the nightmare orb, which, kind of looking at the nightmare orb, you can tell that it is described to be a small construct instead of an item.
Alrighty. So did you say purple orb?
I gotta go in deep for a bit more.
Not this one's what's problem. The potions are problem, so.
Which, yes, You'll probably have no idea what the fuck the middle one's talking about, Jaden. It's from a different edition. I'll have to alter it if you ever somehow find one of these.
And I guess I'll start looking through the Elemental book.
Alright. And Alex, what are you gonna be doing?
What's the only book I haven't looked in?
Effects
Sorry,
caused by
it hasn't been
shadows.
looked in yet.
Effects caused by shadows.
That motherfucker then.
Alright.
I assume it's not a very big book.
It's a research book. It's about as big as the others.
Yeah, it's just somebody, like, it just, they label it just shadows. Just like, someone must have had a really bad experience with their shadow.
But both of you go ahead and give me an investigation check.
17.
Alright.
What could I have had this one, the actual one that probably in the room for?
Natural 20.
Okay, so Sarah's reading the...
Shadow one.
Yeah, you're both reading Shadow ones.
I'm
Effects
reading the-
caused by shadows. Jaden's reading Shadow Elementals. Yes?
I am.
Okay. We'll start with Sarah.
What can we say? What can we say? We don't know how to look.
So, as you're looking at the effects caused by shadows, you do realize that this is kind of going more into kind of more like both magical shadows, long exposure to darkness, and things similar to that. Which it talks about several different things. It talks about different ways that people can develop paranoia because of it, different almost kind of hallucinations they could gain.
Anything with magic involved?
It mainly talks about different spells that they use during this research, which you also begin to realize that everything that they are describing there, they have actively inflicted upon different people to learn this.
Alright, we're gonna set the book down for a second, look over at Alex. Remind me to find whoever the fuck that was participating in the research for this book. Don't ask questions why. I was thinking that maybe they shouldn't exist as medical professionals or researchers.
Don't they usually have their names on their books?
Yes. Just remind me to find them.
Name of
I
the
mean
book?
the people. The people!
So I'm guessing this is some sort of rare artifact type of poison. Guessing how Sarah can't cure it despite having a lot of books.
With a justice making, they keep fighting, they won't go along. Try to speak easy.
But Sarah's doing awesome.
I do the part where people, when they go, you're in the middle of the game, like it's not something they do on specific days of the week. Anyway, continue.
But I take it you take it finding the name.
No. What?
Are you figuring out the name of whoever made the
No.
book.
Not right now. I wanted him to remind me.
Alright.
Mostly because they could get erased them from planet Earth. Or whatever this is. Because this is inhumane and very much frowned upon in science.
Alright.
Most science circles say no.
Really, this is not most science circle.
Shut up.
All this science makes a circle. All the science makes a circle.
But while you are looking through, then learning all kinds of different inhumane experiments that have been done on people, making use of shadows, Alex, you learn a shit ton about shadow elementals, which, give me 1 second.
I think that's what would have the most success.
This is going to be a pain in the ass, isn't it? Alright. What the fuck is a wind? As it turns out, grabbing some of the shit that I wanted to grab is a pain in the ass. But I will say you mainly learn about, first off, 3 different types of shadow elementals. You learn about the basic shadows, which are the lowest class of the elementals. Let me go double check its name. You learn about the Chaos, which are the... Why is my brain blanking? They are the equivalent to the... They are the Jinn of the Shadows. The equivalent to the Afridi and the Daos and whatever the third, or whatever the fourth one was called. And you learn... Well, actually, wait, no, I just remember where I can find the information I'm looking for. Which, as you kind of read about the decals, you learn that decals can actually be in two different spots in terms of their the hierarchy of power. There are those who would be kind of ranked. Well, it goes shadows, Kales who are unable to cast higher level spells, Night Walkers, the Kales that are able to cast their spells, the main one that boosts them up this much being the fact they are able to grant wishes, and then only just barely above them would be Shadow Dragons, which, depending on the age of the Shadow Dragon, they can be listed lower on the hierarchy. But
Alrighty.
kind of reading about each of these Shadow Elementals, you do learn that they are from an elemental plane of existence known as the Shadowfell, which, as you kind of read through here, you get a small amount of information. Why are they now fucking messaging me? Whatever. But as you are kind of looking through, you get a small bit of information that, after a little bit of research, there appears to have been a discovery that the kind of messing with the Shadowfell seems to have been able to bring out, or bring over to this plane of existence, new diseases. And as you kind of get to that, you flip the page, and it seems as if the next couple of pages have been torn out. But after that, you kind of read a bit more, and you do find a few tidbits of information. Mainly, you now see, well, it mainly goes into kind of just writing of afterthoughts, talking about, well, the author now kind of simply writing about where they had learned some of this information, some of the people they had talked about, and the primary place that they had done their research in.
Do you have a name for this place?
That I do.
Let's say, better not be like, oh yeah, they give the names of this and this, and expect me not to ask that question.
Listen, you're playing D&D, you're players right now. I fully expect you to just ignore some information that I tried to hand over to you.
Hey, fuck you.
Hey, I don't
I
try
resent that
to
remark.
happen.
I'll have you know, I try to get information all the time. The dice just don't like me.
Information from the information.
And it's also a matter of whether or not I should have a reason to ask for that information. You know?
Yeah?
If you know, you know.
Anyway, anything that looks or causes similar things,
Which, also, another thing that I should point out as you are kind of reading through this, which both of you do get this kind of information, you both do kind of, which, well, you begin to kind of learn about this, and you know that this isn't, like, hidden knowledge on, like, throughout this area, but it's more of something that people don't really care about too much, as most people don't really have a reason to really use this knowledge, but connected to your realm, there are several different other, they're referred to as planes of existence. Each of these existence coincide with different elements, and you all are able to reach into these some people describe them as pocket dimensions, others just describe them as the almost fabric of reality. But they each house these different elementals, and it has been proven that these elementals are intelligent enough and compatible enough to be able to breed with, from what you can tell, it was humans. They are the horse, and that is why you now know. And you know, kind of mixing this information that you are gaining about these planes of existence, you're fairly certain this is why Genasi exists in your world, because of people fucking around and doing research.
Look around, find out. Yeah, important.
That's the kind of research that Rick is up to, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's the most research he's done on dragons while being with us.
I mean, you're not wrong.
What the fuck?
I haven't actually seen him research anything.
They're supposed to know like a good bit about dragons anyway, so like.
But like, he hasn't actually teach him research anything else.
That's like his main reason for being there, as far as I'm aware, though.
And he hasn't completed it.
Well, I don't know what he's looking for specifically. I don't even think he knew. So I guess that's kind of the reason why you do research. Anyways.
This is the information you guys have gained. Would you wish to discuss what you have learned?
I thought you were saying something. I will discuss.
Aye.
I just didn't. My brain's locked up on me. Fuck that shit.
That do be how it is.
Again, I don't remember the answer. Was there anything similar to where he's currently fucking displaying his symptoms?
From what, my brain, kind of looking over it, you don't find anything that is a good match for what you are looking for.
I'm pretty sure that, well, I can't be 100%, but how likely do you think it is that somebody decided to tell us that they did this book because of the fact that they appointed us to the right direction?
Why, they're missing pages?
Yes. This book, in this book about the shadow elementals, it was about to go into diseases that have popped up because of them. But somebody tore either somebody tore them out or they got torn out at some point by some event. But
very likely.
especially since I encountered one of our cousins there.
Oh God, which one? Is it what we like?
No. Not,
Oh God, it's weird for you to say we don't like one.
it's one of, Aunt's children. The other aunt.
Oh, bitch.
Yes. As she is so
Which one?
impeccable.
We like one of them.
The one that's very, colorful, likes to dance, and I guess,
The blood one?
the blood one. No, the one who dresses like a clown.
Oh, Devil Spawn.
Yes, very much. I had a very
She say
unfortunate
anything?
conversation with them. She asked questions, but besides that, not much.
Questions
I
about
hold
what?
it to say. While we were here,
Did you tell
I didn't
her?
really tell. No. Well, I didn't tell her the truth. I told her I was here to appraise some items.
I'm an
Pretty
item.
believable.
I don't do that often. I do on occasion.
Auntie? I assume she's still in the room.
Yes, she is. Yes, my dear.
Was Devil Spawn here when Aunt Bitch was here?
She kind of thinks for a second. Where's my dice so I can give a history check? I am not entirely certain, though I do know she occasionally stops by here. She said
Please
that
tell me you just haven't been giving her free roam of your house. Please tell me you didn't do that.
no, she's usually here for the library.
You let her in your library?
No, the town's library.
Oh.
She seems to enjoy studying on top of the bookshelves.
If she could study, I'd be amazed. There's a reason she's a clown. Sorry. Just,
Even you admit she's a clown.
no, it's an insult.
Alright, well, it's an insult.
But, have you been able to learn anything?
Based off of everything in these books, it's definitely not something from here.
Oh, my God.
Can you find anything in that one?
That seems to have some information, though not enough to really say what's going on. More of where we could potentially find out what we need to know.
Well,
So,
it just got torn out of the book.
mainly just the ones about the diseases that popped up ever since they made a connection to a place called the Shadowfell. We brought the shadow elementals into our world.
Auntie,
Yes.
do you have any books on the Shadowfell?
Figaro thinks for a second. Once more. Another dice roll. Well, I need to do 2 dice rolls, actually. And then... Yes, I do believe I should have some, though those would be back home and not here. If you would like, I could send a message and have them delivered to you.
How long would that take?
If you stay here, then it would be... about 2 days.
Looking at Roger, does it look like you would live 2 days?
You're not entirely certain.
Based off of the progression shown via being sent the letter and arriving here, from what they told me, does it sound like he would...
There's a chance he could, but at the same time, he's probably going to be... Either he's going to, if he's not able to sleep from this disease, he's probably going to be suffering from quite a bit of exhaustion, which you do know that exhaustion at a point would kill him. But you don't. But you don't believe that this. You don't believe this disease should be able to outright kill him just from what you've seen.
It sounds like the exhaustion itself would just kill him. Exhaustion and days being awake. Like, it doesn't look like the disease itself is actually hurting him. It's just causing him to have a hard, like, if he can't sleep, he's wearing himself thin. That's essentially all it is. Because it does appear that the disease itself has caused the symptoms he's displaying, other than being awake. Okay, what noise is that?
Well,
That's
oh, it's
something.
on me. Sorry, I can hear that now. I've played some music in the background since we really haven't been a minute. Sorry about that.
No, I'll fix that for you. You want me to look like you?
Alright, I gotta turn down the music. Sorry about that, didn't think it'd be that loud. My bad.
Do I know any potions or tranquilizers that I can get from somebody nearby that would make him sleep?
Nearby,
For a while?
you would have to go back to the Empire to kind of deal with places that you are more familiar with. Out here, you are less familiar with people who stay in certain areas.
Alright. Well, see, I know this is a newer town. Were there any potion sellers or anybody who makes tranquilizers or punctures or anything like that in the area?
There's a man who makes some tranquilizers, though
Weird that you only make those.
he typically
Weird.
he typically uses them for hunting.
Do what? I'm choosing.
He will go out and capture animals and will sell them on the markets. Some for being animals, others for the circus, or some from what I've heard, to be sold into fighting pits.
Illegal ones or legal ones?
I haven't asked.
I think that's something you should know.
He hasn't caused us any issues yet, so I figured it'd be better not to pry into his business.
Still, I feel like that's something you should know. Anyway. Those probably would be safe from humanoid people. Do I know nobody in the Empire, like, evidently who would recognize a magical disease? Or somebody who specializes in shadow people, elementals, whatever the fuck?
Roll will pick a number between pick 5 numbers between 1 and 100.
Between 1 and 100?
Yes.
$20, $40, $60, $80, $100. Nice and even spread.
Alright. Now go ahead and roll a D100. Then you are not familiar with anyone like that.
Yeah, like, we can go check the Empire libraries, but kind of have to figure won't survive long enough for us to get there, look, and get back.
Yeah, and then there may be an issue of not finding anything.
Yeah.
Again, that is always the risk of that no matter what we do. What is the place that this person was talking about that they did most of their research at?
It is kind of looking about, like, in their writing. First,
Yeah.
it is that you see that it is, at least during the time of their research, it was the town they were staying in as their home. And you know that it is also a town that both does a lot of research into all kinds of different things, but it is also a town that has a very large market of all kinds of different things.
I'm okay with that. That's also the greatest place to go. Does it specify where that town is?
At the edge, it is described to be on the edge of Elmetsi.
How long would it take us to get there?
From where you are, let me double check. Why am I broken? There we are.
For reference, we're heading. We're closer to the.
Let me know where we're at. I'm trying to figure out what our best option is here. Because that sounds like the best place to go to find information, but like, to try to figure out how quickly to get there.
It would be
and
about
how likely-
a day and a half travel.
If we took him with us and I could give him constant medical attention.
Do you think that would he be able to survive in the woods?
We put in one of our rooms. We have beds. He'd be on bed but still. Roger.
Kind of looks towards you. Yes.
Aside from this exhaustion, is there anything else preventing you from doing things? Like immense pain, keeping you from moving or anything? Or is it just too, how best to describe it, too heavy to lift yourself?
Let me roll for disease. Double check. Let's see. Moving, well, it is certainly, well, I certainly do feel heavy. I can do that, but my vision isn't the greatest right now.
Do you think you could survive if you traveled with us? Like, would it cause you more pain? You'd still be on bed rest.
I don't think it should cause me harm. Which, around this time, Derry kind of speaks up. Are you sure that's a good idea, though? What if he gets hurt out there?
Well, he's got the #1 medical professional right here. With a constant supply of things to help heal him, and more medical knowledge than I know what to do with.
That's fair.
The only other option with this medical knowledge is things that are illegal, and I don't think people want me doing illegal things just yet.
Just yet?
I don't know, I can wear somebody down these days.
I see.
Don't ask questions. I know how to, like, I know people. We're not worried about it too much. I mean, if you want, you can come too if you're that worried about it, but that's what I can see is go there, somebody, there's gotta be at least one person who knows. Like, if he researched it, he's gotta know something.
That's true.
And he could, and if he comes with us, I have the best chance of making sure he doesn't die between me getting there and coming back. And I have ways to keep him in the least amount of pain possible. Dramatic, take another shot of healing potion.
I'm assuming you're pouring him another.
Yes. It's kind of like those medicine cups that come with the NyQuil bottles.
Yeah.
It's essentially that.
You can see as he kind of slowly takes another drink.
If you're not on board with the idea, you could probably bully somebody else to come with us. Extra protection if that's what you're worried about the most.
Are you saying that to Durga, or are you saying that to...
Everyone in the room.
Fair enough. If you're going to take him, then let's at least discuss it with the man who came with you to see if he'd be willing to stay with you.
Right, I forgot you didn't just kind of leave. Where did you leave him, Alex?
I honestly thought she came in here with me, but
Well, where was he
I
when
would
you last saw him?
probably as we ended.
Let's go. Let's go get him. Or you go get him. I don't care. We, you,
Alright. I know where he is. And he will make me do that.
Alright.
Still has my word buddy.
Anyway, as soon as you step out, I'll be right there. Right outside the door, so.
Alright.
Looking at me and pointing at him. You, in, now. Question.
Alright. Anyway. So he walks in, just looks around the room.
Alright.
in the room you find a very sick looking person.
Yeah. A very sick looking person.
Seems to not have
A worried looking mother. And
Hired, by the way.
yes, the woman who hired you. And obviously the woman that you had brought over here.
There's a woman.
Yes, your sister's a woman.
Ew.
But
I'm not the ugly twin.
I look almost exactly alike, so there can't be an ugly thing.
I said what I said, and I'm not taking it back.
Most together just like all of this message.
sir,
Look at me, messy.
would you be willing to extend your contract?
Do you think so for a second and she looks around?
Thank you. It is much appreciated. If I am to assume correctly, based off of what they've been saying, you will be heading over to the kingdom of Ilmetsi,
Just on the edge of it, actually.
which, you know, the kingdom of Ilmetsi would be towards the, why is my brain going blank?
Southeast.
Southeast, thank you. Southeast,
When the sun rises.
it is towards the southeast of the continent, which technically it is not even part of the continent, as the water kind of breaks it away from the rest of your continent. It used to be part of the same continent, but as time has gone by, the water has slowly expanded, making the gap between the two a bit bigger.
Ilmetsi, aka California. Or how California should be.
But you also know,
Slowly but surely trying to break away from the rest of us fucks.
You also know Ometsi is known as the Kingdom of the Unknown because so little information gets out about it that people...
No.
Huh?
Is Ometsi the fucking,
It's the fairies and the fae,
Next,
the
I'm
bullshit.
gonna let you know that, I pointed you in the right direction, but I was thinking of the place on the other side of the continent. So, yeah. I was thinking of a loop.
Fair enough.
That's the zombies.
And I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna get all your heretics right here. No.
This is not the heretics. Ish.
But you know this to be the Kingdom of the Unknown. It's referred to
Any
this...
relatives there?
Yeah. Most of your family are coming from Ometsi, just because most of you are elves. But you are...
Good point.
Each of you mainly live closer to the border, which is why you were willing to come, or your family's willing to actually head out into the world. There is pretty much like a border within the jungle of Ometsi that once you cross it, people won't leave. It is more
I
of...
assume that means that that's where Uncle lives.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I kind of like some of those cousins. Kind of. It's called Reunion on the road. So, how do we feel? You willing to travel?
Agrees.
Walk get back up in the ivory tower and shoot them.
Yeah.
Only if they're enemies. By enemies, I mean people that we're
Shoot
allowed to
everything,
kill.
is that what I hear?
No. If you do
Yeah,
that, I'll turn the
honestly.
Emperor on you.
No, that was out of character. That was just good.
No, unfortunately, we can't shoot anyone. Anyone who comes across. It would ruin. It would be bad for business.
That's
Bad for
business.
business.
Yeah.
Nonsense. If you shoot them from far enough away, they won't know it was you, and you can come and give them healing potions.
That's fair.
Good point.
I
Good
know
point.
how to make
This has
weapons for people that have decided to go food and kill other people. Not necessarily lawfully. That's only happened here and there.
Can't believe Uncle Harvey wasn't here for me to say hi to. Alright. Project, you willing to come on a 300 reunion trip? To home sweet home?
I suppose so.
Guess that means I have to see the rest of my siblings then.
Which Durger kind of speaks up. And if you are heading over there, that would put you closer to our home, so I could have the book sent to you sooner.
That's true, that's true. Ooh, even better. Prison visit. Mostly to make fun of him. Mostly to make fun of him.
Let's see.
Which will kind of bring put hammer out of the story, kind of bring her over a little bit away from everyone. Should we remember that when a certain eventually everyone was instructed, like who's whispering this by the way? Should we do what they did to them to cover here to make sure he doesn't accidentally cause any issues to himself?
What do you mean?
Like strapping down to him.
No! We only do that to the insane people or the ones actively trying to kill themselves, you dumb fuck.
Well, people are exhausted from it. Think clear.
It's okay.
You look at them clearly while we are
It's
exhausted.
okay. He won't get out of bed. Or I can have him sit up on the thing next to me and you can ride the horse. Or I can get some work done while we're on the road.
The cook set up a snare outside the door.
No. No. Okay, I'm kind of thinking about it, but no. However, if you were to do it in the tower,
I think I can make one that can carry all the, armor. I think I have to kind of wire rather than rope.
If you feel within just a few minutes, mark up a few minutes. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Anyway.
Ronjit, how do you feel about going on the family reunion trip?
I should be able to.
We've got our protection. You've got me, who's a constant supply of healing pots and other things. Just don't touch anything that isn't labeled.
Hey, what is called it? That's
What?
my kind of. Living in protection.
We don't have condoms on us. I don't use condoms in D&D. But you know, I'll look into it for you.
There's frogs.
Well, I have had to do some strange. You know what? Let's. You know what? Never mind.
But
Do you want me to get the rest of your siblings to have them help you pack? Sure, by this point they should be out of school.
Mm-hmm.
Worst case, well, I wouldn't say worst case scenario, honestly. Depending on what happens, we may actually be able to just bring you back to your home over in elementary, depending on where we end up going. So it shouldn't, hopefully we won't be doing too much trouble.
We live in a park. Our whole life is traveling.
Durgar kind of speaks up.
Yes, that's not case.
Durgar kind of speaks up. I can gather his things for him, and as for the others, they'll likely be staying around the school for now. They've been adamant about their practice.
Well,
Oh.
what? Well, yeah, that's motherfucker didn't even say hi to me.
Also, I know some of them are afraid that they catch whatever he has.
Ah, fuck that bullshit. I'm in the room.
Well, I feel like if it's contagious, we'll know
They
when
would've
we'll
caught
get
it by
to
now.
this
They would have caught it by now.
Yeah, or we're going to, we may learn by contagious once we get to the town.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? I don't sleep for a while?
You know,
Just for the
that's
disease.
fair.
I
You
never
don't
work
really
pretty much.
true. Night orders are too many things. At the same time,
No
they do
offense,
make
but I'm trying to make fun of you. It's just kind of silly to be scared. What happened to where you go down, I'll go down with you?
Who are you saying that to?
Myself.
You're right.
What happened to you're going down, I'm going down too?
You just said your son?
Myself.
Myself. Oh, okay.
I don't have a son yet.
I feel well.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of the red flags is no longer a thing?
What?
Nothing.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
What did you just... No, tell me.
No.
What did you just say?
What?
I think you said red flag, but I'm not too sure.
Well, I will ask, is there anything else you all wish to do for now?
You just want to go to bed.
Kind of, yeah. My eyes.
eyes.
I'm currently just kind of sitting here with my eyes closed.
It's okay. I want to go say hi to my cousin. I want to help him pack, and then I want to get him in the car. And then say bye to the cousins. Say bye to the cousins I like. And I guess, what do you call? Sorry, first cousins once removed, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that for the fucking sons, daughters of fucking cousins.
What they are. Cousin Motion.
Thank you. If they show up, but we're not gonna make an effort to look for them. I'm kind of mad at some of them.
If you take a look over at the school, you can see some of them, but you don't see all of them.
Whichever ones are there, I say bye. I tell them what I'm doing, and I also scold them for daring to think that it was contagious. Trust me, if it's contagious, they would have caught it by now. Between him contracting it, and then him being around them before the disease actually kicked in, and then them realizing he was sick, somebody else would have caught it by now, and they'd be showing symptoms by now if it was contagious.
Trying to remember what the other one was that I had there, since I remember Calibus was there.
What?
Mahu. Which, Mahu kind of, well, speaking of you, to be fair, we're not exactly knowledgeable on diseases like you are. We don't know how we could. We don't know how we could contact or get it from him, considering we don't even know how he got it.
Oh, I'm fairly sure how he got it. I'm fairly sure on that.
Well, that's why you're the doctor and we're not.
How long has Belle Swan been hanging around the town, and how has she talked to any of you?
She's talked to us.
They all know who I'm talking about.
She's.
They all know who I'm talking about.
That's the title. That was fun. And also, there is also Alex's title.
She's talked to us a little bit, though not too much.
She's the only one I refer to as Belle Swan, but either way. Still, how long has she been hanging around?
She comes and goes. I think this time she's been here for about a day or two already.
Was she here before or after Ronjay got sick?
Kinda stops and thinks for a moment. That's a good question. I'm not sure.
Let me phrase it this way. Was she here when Aunt Paige came to visit?
She didn't come off to the cart with her. Though
Did you know she was in town the day of?
it's hard to say. She goes straight to that library and just stays there. I think she even stays the night. I think she even stays the night in that library.
One, I'm 90% sure you're not supposed to do that, but whatever.
Got decaf around her. It seems, well, as far as I can tell, the only reason she should be here is that she is here for
Don't talk too much about it, because you don't know if she's listening right now, then we don't want her to know we know.
What do you mean? She outright told me that she was watching us.
No.
She was watching us back in the
You didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that.
She seems to be keeping an eye on family, though I don't know for what reason.
On her.
With recent progressions, I don't like the idea of that. being anywhere near
Alright,
cops.
you guys,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this much. If you see her, make sure none of you are alone with her.
And do not tell
Or
her anything.
anyone from that family other than the nice one.
Giles scratches his chin for a second. Well, that may be a problem.
Why?
Calidus has been spending quite a bit of time with her.
Where is he right now?
He
Which
should.
one's Calidus?
Calidus is the
The
pyromancer,
pyromancer.
which is
No, he's not. I'm not asking this like,
Oh.
who is this character? It's Alex. Just can't remember.
he kind of points behind him.
The youngest of aunties. Calidus.
He kind
You know,
of
the one who was fired and cooking. Was it fire?
just is behind him. The pillar of flames over there.
They're playing.
You can
I go
see.
over and
Well, you can see a pillar of fire behind him, which you assume to be
give no
Calidus.
I'm going over there.
Right.
How does the cat look? Actually, I already know the answer to that question.
No, you should ask it anyway.
No, he's not following you. He's still with the other cousins or whatever.
Yeah, you should still ask the question.
How's the business going?
Said, how's the business going?
Yeah.
Again, they just deal in the whole creative aspect.
It's been going alright.
For all I care, they could be theaters, dancers, whatever the fuck.
The two of them are cooked. That's my feeling.
That too, they can quite literally run a whole dinner and show business.
I've been going out to different towns and teaching a few people how to dance and also teaching them a few magical ways through dance.
Oh, they look kind of fucking name. Fuck.
Manu.
Yeah, imagine. Okay.
Predator is the fucking cook, aka Gordon Ramsay. Again, I expect to be able to name drop that motherfucker and get odd reactions.
Right, I remember now. You had there's this one woman that was, you, talked to about, how is she doing?
His wife. He means her, his wife.
Yes. I can see your image.
Or just like kind of taps his head a little bit, kind of like scratching a little bit, or his forehead a little bit, just kind of trying to think of.
Oh yeah, we got married.
I take it you mean my wife?
You got married? Was I? I hope I wasn't there. Well, I hope I was there in all honesty, but at the same time, I hope I wasn't there for the fact that I didn't remember going to a wedding.
See, this is why I love this.
We sent a letter, but I don't know if it ever reached you all.
I flashback to Alex just looking through the mail. Bullshit mail, fuck it, throw the whole pile in the fire. We don't need that.
And you're never told Alex.
Yeah, Alex just kind of stands there sweating a bit. Around what time would that have been?
Thanks for a second. Give me 1 second. Check something.
Oh no, today you burned the letters.
Where is this one? There. That was about 14 years ago.
Holy he kind of just like looks up at the sky for a second, and then just kind of looks back down. Right. Okay. Now I remember. My apologies. My sincerest apologies. We had a issue with a certain customer who was pissed off. They started spam. I guess you could say spam mailing us letters, asking us to do a job that
You're making this up.
I had decided not to do because of how strange it was. I do a few strange things, but I try to keep it short. That's your
Don't
fault.
tell your sister.
Oh, it's no issue. I understand how hectic business can get.
Yes, and traveling doesn't make it much better. But I guess very much belated congratulations. And
Now you
again,
got
my
four kids.
I love to imagine that Bandai's just looking at all this drama. He's like, I just want to freaking kill some goblins.
How dare you? Goblin Society is very underdeveloped.
I'm surprised I haven't heard anything afterwards. It's been 40 years.
I haven't kept all the letters since that time you burned them. If I didn't say, I can't pull them out like I'm the one who goes through it now.
To be fair, we've technically been together longer than that. It just took a while to convince her parents to actually allow us to finally tie the knot.
Ah,
Let's
Her
see.
parents are dead.
I should say her father, as so to say, head of the church she works at.
That works. That's better. Her parents are dead.
I see. Wait, so has anything else happened in the last 14 years that I just don't know about?
I don't know. You're not that the real keeper.
Let's see. Kind of thinks for a second. Which one of my children have you met?
You have
Children?
Kind of just pauses for a second. I have 3 children.
He kind of just like, puts a hand on his head, kind of just taking in the information he's just been told.
Did you
The,
ever send a letter?
the oldest being 54 years old.
Oh, we age funny.
Alex is just kind of just, he
What,
is
you
just
said
gone
14
completely
years of
silent.
marriage and their child is 54 years old?
Correct. As he said, they have technically been together longer than that. It just took them a while to actually be able to make it official.
Oh God, it's an out of wedlock child. I hope that's real.
Yeah. Alex is just kind of standing there with kind of like a hand to his head, just kind of contemplating that, and he's just gone completely silent.
You
Right.
know, did you ever send a letter to that? When did you send that?
Well, that would have been about 54 years ago.
Flashback.
Hands over to a time.
Flashback. I was looking through the mail. That's nice news. Puts a lot in life.
Oh, no. We just had maybe like a week of just like consistent, well not like heavily consistent, but semi-consistent bandit attacks. And the mailman just walked up and Alex just pulled out his crossbow and just shot him down.
No, Alex. What's with the mail? That's nice news. Forgets to mention it to her brother. Send a response to the mail. Congrats! That's all it says. Congrats!
I'm going to have a talk with my sibling. As I do believe I've been held out on a lot. Does anyone else have children?
Not yet, but somebody's pregnant. I will tell you who.
Meanwhile, when Alex is going to scold the kid for talking to part of the family that does not like the rest of the family, meanwhile, the other Alex is just having an existential crisis.
Should've come with me, dumbass.
But
Bonsai, are you having any fun watching Alex have an existential crisis?
Yes.
I suppose whenever I get the chance, I'll introduce you to them.
Oh, that would be much appreciated, though.
This is when you find out he's married to a priest.
While watching the video, Bonsai quickly grabs a can of cornstarch and slowly starts eating it like popcorn while watching the drama unfold.
Should've come with me.
Kind
Wouldn't be having the existential crisis then.
of watches Madhu watches him for a second. Did your compatriot just... First off, did he just eat straight through his helmet?
It kind of like comes out of like a zone and kind of looks back at Bonsai. And just kind of looks back
There's a
forward.
small compartment while eating cornstarch and watching it come out.
Kind of looks back forward and just kind of puts. He already has one hand to his head, he just takes the other hand to his head.
I knew this was gonna be comedy. I'm already enjoying this. I can already feel that Sarah's enjoying it too. I'm by myself.
But
If I'm just enjoying it by myself, that's boring.
let's go ahead and move over to Alex as you approach Calidus.
I'll just go.
And after this conversation, we will end it there. Which
Hey, what'd you say?
you can see as he is actively practicing his spells.
Just pay attention to me, you fool. Stop what you're doing. We have to talk. Now.
Kind of
I'm
looks.
older than you. Listen to me.
He kind of looks over to you. Oh, when did you get into town?
Oh, you fucker. I waved at you. And you responded.
He kind of just tilts his head. You did?
Yes. Anyway, is, Devil Spawn around?
Sorry, repeat that.
Is the Devil Spawn around at this current moment in time?
She is not.
Cool, we've got to talk.
Oh, about what?
They've been currently afflicting Ranjit.
Is it
Nothing's confirmed at the moment.
is it contagious?
No.
Okay.
And I'm still mad about, like, all of you. If it was contagious, you would have been infected by now. You live with him. You ate dinner with him the night of.
Well, I don't know. There's a chance I could have just burned the disease off of me that night.
That's not how that works. That is really not how that works.
I just give you an innocent smile.
You know that's not how it works. You might be dumb, but you're not that dumb.
It's worked before.
I look over my shoulder. Am I gonna see him having a freak out right now? Or are they still talking while I'm doing this?
You can see Alex currently seem to be deep in thought about something.
We're
Mainly-
taking Roger with us.
Oh, where?
Il Mezzi, you know, back home. For a little while, we've got to investigate a couple things.
Oh, alright.
But I need you to do me a favor. None of you can be alone with Double Swan or anyone from Aunt Bitch's family aside from the one we like. Okay?
But she's been nice to me.
She might have been nice, but I'm not going to tell you because I don't want anything happening in case I'm wrong. But something very suspicious happened the day of, and I'm thinking it might be the cause for what's currently afflicting your brother.
Oh. You can tell he's kind of genuinely sad at that.
Like, I know you're nice, but genuinely, I need nobody to be alone with anyone, okay?
I'll stop and think for a second. Wait, then shouldn't I be panicking since I'm alone with you?
No, we're buddy systems. We kind of like each other. And also, I offer to give you weed if you promise not to freak out right now.
Kind of thinks for a second. Deal.
Did you say deal?
Mm-hmm.
I handed him over a pack.
Alright. You watch as he kind of lights up his thumb and just begins to smoke.
That is definitely one way to do it. I forgot you could do that. It's kind of cool.
Oh yeah.
But seriously, do not be alone with anyone at the current moment.
Come on.
God.
Also, quick question.
Quick answer.
Very quick question.
Quick answer.
How often has she been going into the library? Before or after your brother got sick?
Kind of thinks for a second. I think she showed up yesterday.
Could be covering up. Alright. But do you promise not to be alone with nobody? Buddy system. With your siblings. And
Alright. Yeah, I can do that.
also, promise that when I get back, somebody's making me food.
Oh, yeah. I can call my brother and we'll cook for you.
You better. I haven't seen you guys in forever.
I know, right? Wait, are you leaving town already?
Yeah, we've got to be quick about this.
But didn't you just get here?
Yep.
Oh.
Listen, I love you, but at the rate the disease is, well, progressing, we really have to be quick about it.
Well, I suppose if it's to keep him safe, then No?
It's okay, we got a big giant guy coming with us. See? I put over that Bondi. He's from the church.
Kind of thinks for a second. Wait, he's from the church. I hear they burn a lot of stuff.
What?
I hear they burn a lot of stuff.
Shut up! I can't hear him!
Which one are you referring to?
Ben, I can't hear you over Ben.
I hear they burn a lot of stuff.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah, so much stuff. There's a whole bridge about it. Have you been?
Oh yes, I've seen the executions. Maybe I should join.
Great.
Maybe I should join the church.
Want to come talk to him, buddy?
Yes.
Just remember, if you stop providing the blame for the cooking, I can't promise your safety. He's got cleavers.
That's
I don't know
fair.
how fast I can reattach what's the word?
Detached?
Cut off limb.
Fair enough.
Remember?
Dismembered limb.
Kind of thinks for a second. Right, then I shouldn't join the church, should I?
I mean, you could, but you have to make time for cooking.
Yeah, but we cook a lot.
Exactly. You want to talk to him anyway? See about your options? Maybe he can let you cook. Maybe you can be a cook in the church. If you can convince him.
Sure, let's speak to the big guy.
Easy question. How many flame pillars can you make?
And looks down.
Right.
Anyway, wait, out of character question. What is your character weight in front of my character?
I just pointed at you. You have no context for any of what I said. I pointed at you. We are now walking towards you.
Point at me, alright. That's fine, but anyway.
Also, would you dare tell my dear brother that my bedside manner is lovely?
Who are you talking to?
Cletus.
Alright.
He seems to think I'm rude or something. I was way better than that.
Oh, you're not rude. Though I don't know how you are at the bedside.
You know damn well what bedside manner means. Are you calling me a whore? I mean, you wouldn't be too far off, but not in that aspect.
Kinda just blinks at you. No?
Not how you speak to women.
I would like to backhand him.
Alright.
Give him, smack him.
By that, I mean, give smack so hard he'll feel it for the next 2 weeks.
We're on attack roll. That's definitely a hit. Honestly, kinda gets it. Just, what was that for? I said you were nice.
Listen. I'm telling you this because we're cousins, and I don't want you to get hurt when you eventually try to date somebody. Never talk to a woman that way. And never repeat those words to anyone.
Never call a woman nice. Got it.
No, not nice. The other one.
Never say I don't know them.
No.
I don't know how they are at the bedside.
That.
But I don't know how you are at the bedside.
Stop saying it. Then how they'll interpret it is you're calling them, sexually active.
Are you?
I hit him again. By this time, I think we're walking up to Alex and Matthew and them, and I hit him again.
I'd say you arrive him as you hit him again.
What? I need you to hit your younger brother for me? 2, I feel very insulted. 3, somebody teach this kid how to talk to women.
Kind of walks up to Bonsai and holds out his hand. Hello, sir. I am interested in the church. Mainly the fire.
Bonsai shakes his hand and let me strength roll for this poor son if he gets crushed by the hand by the line accepting it. Poor son. See if dice meeting allows this.
He's just above adult age.
Yeah, well,
100-year-old.
It crushed him slightly, probably, but he survived. Lucky. For now.
As you kind of squeeze his hand, you can tell that he's squeezing it back and squeezing it a bit harder than what you're squeezing.
Giving you the good.
See?
Stop
This
that.
is why I like my cousins.
Seriously?
Now,
Anyway,
I'm not even in the same area as Jaden right now. 2, I've already hit my cousin twice.
alright. Anyway, Bonsai looks at me and his brow raised and interested in the fellow.
How does one go about
Well,
signing up for the
he's
church?
more of a silent protagonist, but to say honestly, I understand fire that's great. Like, it's a bit more detailed than you can describe the whole Bible thing.
Do not.
How can I sign up for the to be a chef for the church?
He gives him a stare and says, "You're probably going to have to ask the higher employees yourself, but I believe they have some opportunities at a nearby church." He points at the direct area. Of course, not knowing the exact area, but he points.
General direction.
Yeah, general direction.
Kind of thinks to himself and nods. Got it.
I know, hold on, this is out of character, but I don't even know why he's asking me this, because I'm a warrior sent to the church.
He doesn't know. I just tried to do work for the church, and you're big.
Hey, poor guy. Of course he's not going to get far with that. Well,
Kind of thinks to himself for a second. Got it. I'll have to go over there whenever I get a chance. Thanks.
Maybe when we get back, we can take you.
That sounds like a plan.
Mind you, Ben, you're essentially talking to the D&D version, well, elven version of a 21-year-old.
okay, so that's so much okay, so that's understandable why he doesn't even know.
He kind of
It's not like you're better than that.
I'm just saying I'm not surprised. I'm not saying that.
He also kind of turns and looks at Alex. Oh, hi, Alex.
He's talking to you, Jaden. Jaden.
Ev looks over at the other Alex. I'm not good with the names. Give me the name.
Kalinis, the one we like, and he also does fire. You know, with, Medicare, the cook,
Right.
fire
The
brother.
one who, right. You're from,
Fire
yes.
cousin.
You're the one who, have the custom-made stuff due to your habits in the kitchen, right?
That's the one.
Anything interesting happened while I was talking to him? I looked over, you look so deep in thought, and that's not like you, brother.
Right. Speaking of which, I am going to have a talk to you.
Why? What information did you give him? I left you alone for maybe 5 minutes. Then what the fuck did you do?
Well, I filled him in on a few things.
Why?
Why would you avoid letting me know that this is not my children? I'm the wife. No, actually, the wife said
I told you he got married. Didn't I? Flashback. It's nice. Puts away letter. Never mind. In my defense, I thought you would have read the letter and put it on the important things shelf. You don't read things on the important things shelf?
Not unless the dates specifically are about work orders.
Well, that can't be entirely my fault now, can it? Why were you so shocked about him being married? He was dating her. It was obvious they were getting married.
I only vaguely was aware of that fact.
Only thing stopping him was that stupid priest.
Priest?
I'm allowed to say that about him, right? When the church is going to come execute him because I said he was a stupid priest.
What would the church have to do with this?
Why?
I'm sure some would agree that he's not the best priest around.
Don't they
Does
stop
he
him as a priest?
Does he priest like a priest?
And you know what a priest is, brother dearest?
They say words to people that they believe are higher than us, or something like that. I don't know. A bunch of him, or something like that.
Best way to describe me in front of the soldier for the church.
Yeah.
Just dissing
That's the way he's describing it. Alex is literally, for the most part, he doesn't leave his shop much. And whenever he does, if somebody starts talking to him about stuff that has nothing to do with what he would potentially be doing inside the forge,
He leaves.
for the most part, to his family maybe, he mostly is just like, it's a bunch of wish-wash shit.
He's essentially that grandfather who you try to describe an iPad to, and then he's like, what the fuck do you need that? Back in my day.
Except he would be the one to potentially make
So he's one of those redneck old grandfather types. Alright.
No.
No.
Not all grandfathers have to be redneck.
Usually, the best way to describe it is, unless if it has to do with what, with actual, like, his work that he does in the forge, he's not really interested.
He's a workaholic. Anyway.
I smash Alex's head for insulting the priesthood. I'm just kidding.
After a few, very eccentric people, talking about, this emperor fella, at least, no, he knows about the emperor, and he's not like that. About him in terms of, like, the religion type thing, he kind of just quit caring altogether.
As you should.
And sometimes it is an active deal breaker if somebody is just talking about it the whole entire time while he's trying to get down the
Still
thing.
doesn't have a girlfriend.
Not all the women work at the fucking church.
They all talk about Slime, where did you go? Take more. He's got a lot of deal breakers.
I see. Well, I'm sure one day you'll find the right girl for you.
Anyway, how are your kids doing?
Oh, they're doing... okay.
They're all criminals.
Yes.
Okay, two of them are criminals. One of them is not necessarily great, but she's also essentially the elven version of a toddler, so...
They're doing good. I wish they'd listen to me a little more.
Do you want me to put the fear of God into it?
Oh no. It's fine.
Do you want me to bring them back to something from Illuminati? I'm sure I could. I'll find something to put the fear of God into them.
Well, that's what my wife is trying to do.
That's true.
That's why
Tell her I said hi, by the way. Sorry we missed the wedding.
Oh,
We
it's
were a
not
little
an issue.
occupied. Flashback to a big fire.
Fire that was thrown in the mail caused, like, actually caused the fire.
Yes. That was 7 days of staying in a hotel as we slowly, over time, repaired the part. McDonald's? Now let's see, the only sibling I haven't seen today. Where's Vivian? That motherfucker promised me a signed copy of his fucking book.
Oh, he's actually still over in Ometsu right now.
Oh, right. You better fucking stay there. I was promised a signed copy.
I'm sure you'll get one.
Tell Magic I said hello, and the rest of you get in places. By that means we have to go pick up fucking Ranjit.
Do hope you'll be able to help him.
Ah, that's just the worst. I call in a few other people.
Well,
Having said that, again, if you think it's contagious, if you live with the person, you're likely already have it.
well, that's not worrying at
Especially
all.
with past progression like was displayed. Understand, kids?
Got it.
Again, we're like the oldest out of all our cousins. Like, we're the oldest. Oh God, with a not fun aunt. No, I am the fun aunt. I gave somebody weed. Never mind.
But as you make your way back to over towards Roger, that's where we were ending for now.
Wonderful.
Now
Go
I
to bed,
know.
loser.
Now I know where you guys will be heading.
That's the easier option there.